Have you ever listened to a recording of yourself and thought, wait, do I really sound like that? Your voice can sound completely normal while you're speaking, yet strangely unfamiliar when you hear it played back. So why does your own voice sound different to you? The surprising answer is that you don't normally hear your voice the same way other people do. When you speak, your vocal cords create vibrations that travel through the air toward your ears, but something else is happening at the same time. Those vibrations also travel through the bones of your skull toward your inner ear. Your brain combines both signals into the voice you recognize as your own. But when you listen to a recording, the situation changes. In the recording, the sound traveling through the air, but it doesn't reproduce the same bone-conducted vibrations you experienced while speaking. So, your brain receives a different version of the sound. And that version can sound higher, thinner, or simply unfamiliar. Think about what happens every time you speak. Your brain already knows that the sound you're producing belongs to you. It receives information about your vocal movements while also receiving the resulting sound. This creates a familiar sensory pattern. But when you hear a recording, that familiar combination is missing. Suddenly, you're hearing your voice more like another person would hear it. And here's the fascinating part. Your brain doesn't simply record sounds like a microphone. It constantly interprets sensory information using signals coming from different parts of your body. Your voice is produced by vibrations of the vocal folds in your larynx. Those vibrations create sound waves which travel through the air. Your outer and middle ear transmit those vibrations toward the inner ear, where specialized sensory cells convert mechanical movement into electrical signals that can travel through the auditory nerve to the brain. At the same time, vibrations from your own voice can travel through your skull and stimulate the inner ear through bone conduction. That's why the voice you hear inside your own head can feel so different from the voice captured by a microphone. So, if you've ever heard a recording and wondered, why does my voice sound so weird? Nothing is wrong with your voice. You're simply hearing it through a different sensory pathway. The voice you recognize as your voice isn't just the sound coming from your mouth. It's the result of how your brain combines vibrations, sound waves, and sensory information into a familiar perception. And that reveals something much bigger about human hearing. Your brain doesn't just hear the world, it constructs your experience of it. That's Science Precise, exploring the hidden science of being human.